Today's tutorial is all about this beautiful kiddies trouser. If you're interested, please stay glued and watch to the end because this is the cutting part and the sewing part. Thank you. So let's dive right into the tutorial. So this is the luxury material we're going to use for this. We're going to cut trouser and the upper part of it. So we're going to make use of this material. I folded it, but we're going to fold based on the highest measurement. The round tie is what we are going to use. Then the round tie measurement is 15 inches. 15 inches divided by 2 will get 7.5. Look at it, 7.5. Take note, when you further divide it, you'll get 3 1/4. But let's work with 7.5. That means we're going to fold this place with 7.5, and extra allowance. Is better for it to be more than for it to less than. Then folded, we're supposed to have 7.5. So let me just make it to be excess with 2 inches. 7.5, 8.5 and a half. So let's make it excess with 2 inches. I hope you're getting what I'm doing now. Yeah. And I'll mark 7.5. Mark 7.5. I hope it's clear. Mark 7.5. Then the next thing we're going to get is the length of the trouser. The trouser length, according to what I have here, is 18 inches. So you place your tape at the tip of the material and get 18 inches. The trouser is going to have band. So since it's going to have band, you have to add the band. The band is 1.5 inch. 1.5 inch. So you measure like this. Move the 1.5 inch. You mark 18 inches. After marking 18 inches, then it's a small bead that we are working on, so that when she's growing, the trouser will be growing with her. I'm going to add 2 inches sewing allowance for the hem side. Added it. 2 inches sewing allowance. Then let me add extra 1 inch. This is the total inch that we're having. Okay, let's do I added 3 inches sewing allowance. Let me put this first one out. And we're making use of 3 inches. This is the main one. It's 3 inches sewing allowance. But all these things, I would like this part to be the hem of the trouser. So this thing I did here, I'm going to transfer it to the side.
What part?
Let me clean it.
No, what part?
So the 1.5, I've placed the 1.5 for the band. Then look at it. Look at it, 21 inches. That is what I'm making use of the total length, 21 inches. And normal trouser length is 18 inches.
18 inches.
Plus extra 3 inches allowance.
It's 9 inches.
Look at it, I'll slap it. So this is what we have. This is what we are going to be working with. Let's make sure that this is correct. Yes, this is correct. So now to continue, after we have gotten the highest circumference, we know how to fold our trouser. Then we have gotten the length, which is 18 inches plus 3 inches plus 3 inches sewing allowance. Then we come to this side. Remember that the tie, we divided it by 2. Now we're going to further divide it by 4. As I divide it 7.5 by another 2, we have 3 1/4. Look at it, watch me carefully. Place it like this. you mark. Place it like this. You mark. Place it like this. You mark. You mark it straight down. This middle line is called the ghetto line. This middle line is called the ghetto line. All those creases that you see on trouser, this is it. Then after getting this, the next thing we are going to work on is the crotch line. The crotch line, how to get the crotch line is hip divided by 4. Then I've divided the hip divided by 4 by 2 is 10 and hip is 20. Then you further divide it and got 5 inches. Now look at it. You place 5 inches. You place 5 inches, sorry. Get away from there. You place 5 inches here plus 2 inches so that the trouser will balance very well on the hip, on the waist. Look at it. And then 2 inches. This is, oh, sorry about that. Sorry. You have to, whatever measurements we are taking on this, you have to make sure we remove the 1.5 inches for the band. So look at it. I've placed the 1.5, then 5 plus 2 inches is 7. 7 inches. I've marked the 7 inches. Sorry about this line. 7 inches. Look at how I got it. I did 1.5 for the band plus this. Remember, we divided the hip by 4. We got 5. Then plus 2 inches. This is it. Then how to get the hip? In order to get the hip, you have to go up from the crotch line by 2 inches because there is no constant measurement. From the crotch line, you go up by 2 inches. Then you are gotten your hip. This is the hip line. This one is the crotch line. To get the knee length, well, I went down by 4. Down by 4 from the crotch line. I went down by 4 inches the crotch line in order to get the knee length. So after getting this, we're going to work on the crotch extension. Remember, we divided the hip. If we divide the hip into 4, we're going to get 5 inches. So we place the 5 inches for the hip.
Okay.
And mark it out from the waist down to the crotch line. From the waist down to the crotch line is for the hip. Then after marking it out, come here and place 1 inch diagonally. Diagonally place 1 inch. Then you curve it. And that 1 inch hope you're getting or seeing what I'm doing. Diagonally place your 1 inch from here, then you curve it and enter to this place. Stop at this point. That is where I stopped. Watch the video carefully, you will understand what I'm doing. Then we're going to measure round thigh. Around knee is 10 inches. Remember, this is the ghetto line. Since around knee is 10 inches, we're dividing by 2. 10 inches divided by 2 is 5 inches. Look at it. 10 inches divided by 2 is 5 inches. Then this 5 inches, we're going to divide it by 2 again. At 2.5. See what you do. You place it like this. place it like this. You mark 2.5, mark 2.5. You get this is to get the ghetto line, that place, the crease line on trouser. Things are around side, but I don't know this measurement. We did it a long time ago, so let me make use of 11 inches. 11 inches is 5.5. Me make use of 11 inches. 11 inches is 5.5. Then you this 5.5, you further divide it into 2 again. Look at it, 2 1/4. Place it the middle, the 2 1/4. Measure like this, and you measure like this. Please take note, watch closely, you understand what I'm doing. Then the round leg is 9 inches. 9 inches. You fold it. 9 inches is 4.5. 4.5. You further divide it. Then you get 2/4. Then you place it like this and mark. And place it like this and mark the 4.5. Watch closely, 4.5, and this. Then you make sure you move it down. Make sure it aligns at the down part of the trouser. You curve, enter this place, then you curve and go down. Remember, curve from the hip, enter this place, and you curve and go down. This is it. Remember what we're doing. Then if we're cutting, you know that this thing will not be like this. Why cutting like this? So this is the front part. Look at it very well. I've gone ahead to fold the material for the back. When you fold the material for the back, make sure that material is longer this side by 3 inches. It's wider by 3 inches. Look at it. It's wider by 3 inches and higher by 1 inch. By 1 inch here. 1 inch here. 3 inches. So let me do it. That is should be higher by 1 inch and wider by 3 inches. Remember it, I've gone ahead to fold it. Now look at what you're going to do. Start measuring 2 inches, 2 inches. Measure 2 inches, 2 inches. Remember the back, the front will not add any sewing allowance. We are going to add it here. Connect. Come to this side, measure 3 inches. Connect, look at the front side. This place. When you come to this place, you measure 2.5. 2.5. Come to this place. Measure 2 inch. Measure 2 inch down. 2 inch down. 2 inches direct. It.
Are you not seeing this?
Then
No.
come to this side.
No.
Measure. You draw 1 inch. Slant the 1 inch. And come to this place. It must be equal at the side and higher here.
No.
You get? It must be higher here and equal by the side. That's what I just did. That's it. So pin very well together. Together. Pin together. Then you cut. Look at it. Look at this side. This side will be equal. You're not adding anything or moving anything on this side. It's going to be equal. Yeah.
No, I love you.
That's it.
I love you.
Then look at it. Watch closely, you understand what I'm doing. We've gone ahead to cut the trouser. And see, there is another thing you have to do so that after cutting your trouser, while sewing it, you will not have problem here. After this, you fold your trouser like this. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. Make sure here aligns. Fold it like this. Fold it like this. Fold it like this. If you look at it very well, you see here is more than. You make a notch or a mark with your chalk on that place. Look at that place. Then you turn it over to this side. Then you trim. Look at it. I hope you saw what I did. Look at it. Now I've trimmed it. Do it like this. See that it aligns. It aligns. Now let me show you how to sew it. You unpin. This is the front. Remember, this is the front part. Then you carry it to the sewing machine. Run a stitch 1/2 inch here. Take this one. Run 1/2 inch sewing allowance to this place. When you get to this place, you stop 1 inch before this place. Stop 1 inch before this place. Let me go and do it and come back and show you. I've gone ahead to sew this place and remember I stopped at 1 inch. Look at it. 1 inch. Then the same thing is applicable to this place. Stop 1 inch before it. Then look at it. And this one. So I finished making use of this one. The next thing we're going to do is place this like this. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. And the last thing we are going to do is to place it this way. And this one. This. So this, do like this. And this one. Do like this. Pin everything. I sew. Pin everything. I sew straight down. Sew straight down. Do the same to this place. Pin. On this side, you sew straight down. Let me sew it and come back and show you. See it? I've gone ahead to stitch this place down. Then I've also gone ahead to stitch this place. remaining this side. See what we are going to do. We're going to hold it down with your pin. Hold this side down with your pin also. Hold it down with your pin. Tip of this place, hold it down. Remember that 1 inch I said we should leave. You come to the tip of this place, you hold it also down. Then hold this place now. Then you are going to run a straight stitch down to this place. Then you hold this one down also to your pin and run a straight stitch from this tip down to this side. That's it. I'm going to do it. Come back and show you. Now, I've gone ahead. This is the middle part. Stitch it down to this place. Stitch this one. Remember this 1 inch you left. We are going, after stitching this place to this place, stitching this place to this place, and we are going to open it like this. Open up the seam allowance. Open up this seam allowance. Use our pin and hold it down. Hold it down like this. Then run a stitch from this place to this place. You remember what I told you? From this place to this place. This is that place we left that 1 inch. Now we have sewed the middle part. After sewing this place, we went ahead to sew this middle place. So it to this tip. Now you come to this side. Open it up. Open up this flap side. This flap side. Open it up like this. Now we're going to run a stitch down to this place. Let me do it. Come back and show you. I'm gonna head to stitch it. Let's run it. The hand is pin. Got it. To the right side. This is our trouser, and we want to fold it and get the ghetto line. This is it. And then it. At the front part, look at the back part. This is it. Now I'm going to add elastic around it. You measure it. Measure the waist. Two. 22.5. Then I bring out this strip. This strip is for the band. It's for the band. Then I've gone ahead to cut it. Then measures 2 inches. 2 inches. By the time you finish sewing it, it will come over to 1.5. 2 inches by 26 inches. I did it for it to be SS. After I'll trim off the SS allowances. When you get you stitch it to this place. Start stitching it to trim off this around. Let me go and show you. Come back and show you. I'm gonna head to sew it round. Wrap it. Then sew this one. Then see what you do. Flip it to this side. Place it like this and run a stitch on top of it. Let me run this and come back and show you.
I think oh my god. Oh my god.
Put it like this. Fold it. Bring it like this. Hold it like this. Push this allowance inside. Place it like this and pin. And forward. Push the allowances inside. Fold and pin. Allowances inside. And pin. So, then you go to your machine, you run stitches round it, leaving 1 inch allowance here where you will fix your elastic inside. So let me go and run the stitch, come back and show you. Got it. You're gonna sew it down, and I left 1 inch here wherein I'll pass in the elastic. Let me bring the elastic, I'll show you how to do it. Our waist, this is my elastic, 1 inch elastic. Our waist is 21 inches. Now I'm gonna head to cut out 18 inches. 18 inches elastic. I'll use and fix it in and draw it together. And bring my thing. So look like so let me go over to my machine and stitch this piece. After stitching it down, I'll cover it. Wrong side. After so remember, I'll go and weave. Stitch round. So I'm still trying about it. I'm still trying about it. So if you watch to this extent, thank you so much, my returning subscribers. If you're a new subscriber, please don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and stay glued to my channel for more interesting tutorials like this. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you.